watching This Delhi Life on NDTV Metro Nation. We're talking about night riders and their passion for their bikes. We've got Anuj and Pankaj with us. Anuj, you've been riding for about 12 years or more.
Yeah?
Around 12 years.
Yeah, around 12 years.
And you had a pretty serious accident recently.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a part and package of the thing. Because the probability was so high, because every month you are riding for thousands of kilometers. So probability becomes high for an accident. So, yeah, as compared to that, I will find it's okay. It's not so bad.
What kind of a trophy you got?
It's a trophy, huh?
Yeah.
It's considered a trophy, is it?
Yeah,
No,
true. It is.
It's not required, but
But if it's there, I don't mind.
So then, like, do you guys share stories about what happened, how it happened?
Well, it was nothing. I was just coming through some Gujarat place and passing by through Jodhpur. So it was just upcoming ambassador in which I banged into. So it was neither his fault, neither my fault. It was just a lack of precision for a fraction of a second. That's it, I guess. So.
And you've lost your big toe.
Yeah, I lost my big toe.
So how do you then manage to ride a bike?
Right now, I'm not riding. I'm still on the recovery thing. So another 2 months, I'll be pampering it. So by the time my bike will be ready, and then 2 months after, I'll be back on my bike.
You've made some changes to your bike.
Yeah, I just, I'm like doing it. Like I'll be putting a hand shift gear on the tank. Like it used to come with Indian Chief or Harley or some of the Triumph models. So yeah, it's easier for me to change the gear because now there's no toe, so lift up the gear. Yes. Because Enfields have gear on the right.
But the accident's not deterred you from
Oh,
riding.
no way. Not at all.
Not at all. You know, there's this impression that bikers are aggressive and a threat to people on the road.
Not really, not really, not at all.
Yeah?
Yeah, because there's there's a difference between, people who understand biking to that extent. Just operating machine is a different issue altogether.
for a few people, like biking is showing stunts and all on the roads. It's in actual biking is not that.
So you're saying serious bikers are not threat to people?
Not at all.
Yeah?
This is a different psyche altogether. To a level, and then intuitions when you overtake a bus and there's an upcoming truck on the highways. So what makes you sure about, you'll cross this at that speed?
It's like you and your machine working together.
It's mind, body, soul and machine coordination rather.
Yeah, you feel that way too, Pankaj?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at what Delhi had to say about bikers and night riders.
One of my cousins has a bike, and you know, I think a bike is a guy's first love. So I think it's really cool.
It's a nice hobby. You see people nowadays going on the roads, biking. It's a passionate thing, and I like to be a biker. But nowadays people also stealing, using the biking techniques.
No, they are not any threat into the traffic. I don't think so. They are coming, they have been trained for this. They know the security, they know the safety about the traffic, and I don't think they are any threat.
Bikers should be in a certain limit. There must be some restrictions on them. They must not affect other people on the roads. They must be within the traffic rules. Till then it's fine. It's something which is causing fun to the young generation right now. But there must be some specific restrictions and limits to them.
I feel that if biking is done in the right spirit and if it's done fine, then it's not a hindrance to the traffic at all.
Well, some Delhi young people had fairly positive things to say about bikers in general. But Arpita, there is a strong stereotype of aggression associated with biking.
I think that probably has to do with what we were discussing, where there might be, just formations, as there was a mention. I think, like for example, if I'm just going about my usual activities quietly, walking around, no one's going to look at me. But if I'm in a group and we're loud and we're doing something, then obviously I'm going to attract that attention. I may not, or me and my group may not be affecting anybody else in any way, but just the fact that I may be standing out because I'm a part of a larger group who's doing an activity, one is likely to attract that attention. And I think the other thing that is really important is this whole concept of safety along with it, because as thrilling as it might be, it needs to come with a certain sense of responsibility, obviously for yourself and for people around
Absolutely.
you.
We've got Mahesh in the audience with us, a very young person who is into biking. What is your motivation when you ride at night?
We ride at night only for stunts. It's only for show off, frankly say. It's only for show off to what we say to impress the girls.
Well, there are
there
no
in
girls
front
at
of-
night.
In front of discs.
Does it get dangerous, you think, when you do this whole stunt riding at night to show off to the girls?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, it's only the experience.
Yeah. You don't think it's dangerous. But have you impressed any girls?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have? All right. Well, that's a very young person, you know, whose motivation for riding is completely different from yours. What is your take on it?
Well, for me, it was always traveling, going out into the nature, experiencing things. It's not only biking, also any adventure thing for that matter, rock climbing or anything. It gives you a different perspective towards life altogether.
What about you, Pankaj? You know, people associate bikers with, say, Mahesh's experience, whereas you're saying serious bikers will just go about doing their own thing.
It's about like traveling, and biking with your bike you can travel to any damn place. So it's like leaving people and places and going onto your bike. Like when it comes to biking, like stunts and all, doing stunts and all, it's a different game altogether. Like, we're not into impressing other people.
So what are the kind of destinations that you've gone to? Where have you traveled, Pankaj?
I've been to Spiti, I've done Bhutan, and then Assam.
Bhutan, you've covered the breadth of India to go to Bhutan. Yeah? What about you?
I've done Ladakh and Spiti quite some time, like for past 12 years must have done around 12-15 times. Because I've been going there like twice in a season, coming back, then a day's rest, then okay, no, I have to go back. And in a day's time, I've gone back to Ladakh.
Many times
straight away.
I've done that. Like I came back from Spiti, we guys were sitting and drinking and just decided to go off again. Next day we moved on.
Again?
Yeah, like that.
So how does this work with, work in the real world? You know, do you take time off your jobs?
Well, I decided about biking long back, so I changed my passion into a profession. So I just shifted into photography, travel and wildlife.
So you could justify biking. What about you, Pankaj?
I am by profession a software engineer. I have my design house also. So it's difficult for me to take out time now. But like once in 3 months or 4 months, we can take out time, 20 days, 21 days and go out now.
So it's like long trips.
Yeah, long trips.
And what are your night experiences been like when you drive at night? when you
Night
ride at
experiences, yeah, it's just no traffic in Delhi, that's all I can say. Otherwise, on the highways, it's the same.
night? Day or night?
Yeah.
Yeah. So traffic seems to be a big issue, riding
Oh,
at
yeah.
night
Every
in Delhi.
second
Yeah?
because
Lack
minute
of traffic,
there's a-
actually.
Yeah, motorbiking, if you enjoy motorbiking, then there's no point trying to
Breaking
enjoy
down every
traffic.
2-3 minutes.
No point.
Or maybe the stunt people who like stunts, like the,
with bullet
the
you
Delhi
cannot
traffic,
zip
but the rest
drive
of the
actually.
traffic is on
That I
on
would love
standby.
to do on some off-roading thing where you have to go like this, you know, there are stones or bushes or something, then you're riding like that. That's good fun, but not in the
Actually, it was a
traffic.
good fun.
So it was a whole zigzag
It was like
experience.
Zigzag.
400
Yeah.
kilometers and
You practice stunts.
400 kilometers off-road.
yeah.
Yeah.
Requires a lot of passion to be able to do 400 kilometers off-road.
And on the other hand, learning stunts and doing stunts is not a problem. That's again a point of perfection. You know. So yeah, learn that at some safe place and practice them at the right place.
Arpita, completely different takes on bikers. You know, there's one group, we've got Anuj and Pankaj with us, who's saying that, it's like a different mindset. You know, you go off onto the road doing 1,000 kilometers, you become one with the bike. And then there is this other part of biking as well.
I think one thing that is very clear is that a lot of the people who are talking about their experience, they're doing it because it's a passion. They also seem to be doing it very responsibly and works for them. So there's a very clear-cut agenda for why they're doing it, versus maybe a couple of other stories that we've heard, which is, just the more here and now, just the more, the quote-unquote cool image that is being projected. And all of that is all right. But, I'd like to just yet again emphasize that whole issue of responsibility that ought to go along with it.
As you said, responsibility and all. We've been hosting Bikers Night, which has been hosted in South Delhi like 3-4 times now. We call up a lot of other bike groups, say 60 kph, Nomads and Royal Beasts and all. We call all of them, we sit together, have discussions, then have a party and then go off. The discussion carry on like their experiences, like and other stuff. So we try to give a feeling of responsibility to other people, like to the new bikers also.
What about camping or, like you said, that right now you're doing essentially solo riding, most of you, even you, Pankaj. But like, do you go camping in groups like you're saying you have your own club, and there are various other clubs in Delhi as well?
Like whenever you're off road, like on a highway, we prefer not to stay in a hotel or some other place. We just carry the tents along, park it anywhere you like. The place is nice, you park your tent there. And
So do you think the hotel takes away from the experience of biking?
yes, it
Oh,
is.
yeah, it
Like
does.
it's like going out without boundaries now.
Back into a room, 10 by 10. So it doesn't solve the purpose, you know. So it's better to stay in the tent or in any of the coming villages, you know, just sit there, chat. And the best part, staying in the village is basically for my work. It's good because I understand characters out there, then I find stories out there. Sometimes, you know, people talking about some monument or some culture in that village. So it's best, you go park your bike and your first smile works, you know. That should
It
be
starts
there.
with a smile.
Yeah, it starts with that.
And it's like about
You
people
have
and
to
places, as I said
respect
earlier.
their place, their food, everything.
So it's not just the bike, it's the whole package that is
Yeah,
that's
it's the
important.
whole
really.
mindset package, which maybe earlier it wasn't there, but yeah, after a long period of biking,
It's a
it
whole
developed.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they're saying that, you know, it all starts with a smile, and the smile sometimes breaks barriers, even stereotypes. We'll talk more after the break, and we'll start with the smile, end with the smile as well.